What's up, TikTok? It's your boy Big E with Life of Big E, man, and thank y'all for tuning in. As you can see what the thumbnail say, how to tell if logging, but let me rephrase that, if being a log truck driver is for you. Hey, roll that intro. What's up, fam, man? Thank everybody for tuning in to watch this video. As y'all can see right now, I'm driving, just dropped the load off at the mill down in Wiggins, Mississippi. And I'm headed back to my town, my city, Collins, to pick up another load of pulpwood to carry down to Leaf River, Mississippi. Alright, as you can see, the title of the thumbnail is How to Determine If Being a Log Truck Driver is for You. One of the first things that when it comes to being a log truck driver, you got to be a person that don't mind getting up early. As long as it goes with any other job that have regular hours, with logging, sometimes you got to get up more earlier than normal. Because let's use my scenario. Well, I'm logging with Oklahoma Logging, and we have 5 log trucks out here with us. 4 being Oklahoma trucks, 1 being a contract truck. Now, you have one guy that loves to get to the wood early because he like to get his loads and get on in. Because he don't like to be out late. Well, you got a couple of them that they don't mind. But some do. It determines. I don't want to say it, y'all, but it's like for instance, I work with a lot of older guys, and so some of them don't like to get to work early, but then you got maybe 1 or 2 that don't mind getting there early because they like to get back home so they can have the rest of the evening and do what they want to do, and I don't knock that. But with being a log truck driver, man, one of the first key things into being successful as being a log truck driver is you got to be willing to go when nobody else don't want to go. You hear me? Because if your company is paying you by the load, and let's just say you spending time in the woods getting loaded, it may be slow out there. You know what I'm saying? Because some days you ain't gonna be able to just bag up on the loader and 15 minutes you're gone. Sometimes you're gonna sit there 1, 2, 3 hours. You just never know. And so if you're getting paid by the load, then that means your time is money. And so with that being said is, let's just say, for instance, like my week, it's been a slow week, y'all. It's been a slow week for us because we've been we just moved in this patch of wood Friday, and the wood is coming out slow. So it's killing our time because I don't care if you get there in the woods at 4 o'clock. Our loader guy, he gonna show up around by 6:45. So let's just say if you get to the woods to beat the other trucks there, so you can get your load. You see what I'm saying? So if the loader man shows up at 6:45, we're gonna do 7 o'clock, and you get your load. You get there in the woods at 4 o'clock. You done sat in the woods 3 hours before the loader man even get there, and there's no guarantee that you may even get your 3 loads. There's no guarantee you may even get your 2 loads. You see what I'm saying? And so one of the things to consider is when getting into logging is to make sure you don't mind waiting. You hear me? Well, I need a balance to wrote a song. I don't mind waiting. But let me stop playing. But she wrote a song. She wrote a song that said, I don't mind waiting. And that's how you got to be sometimes in these woods, man. Because as life, it don't always go the way we want it to go. Just with being as a logger, it don't always go the way you wanted to go out there in the woods. Sometimes you have to sit. Sometimes you're able to pull up on the loader. Boom, loaded in 5 minutes. You gonna drop your load off, coming on back. Sometimes you have to sit at these mills 2, 3, 4 hours. You just never know. And logging, it kills so much time. You know what I'm saying? And our time is valuable because we get paid to move these loads. And so anytime you're not moving a load and you're sitting and waiting, you ain't getting paid unless you're getting paid by the hour or by the day, or whatever the case may be. But we just going off paying by load because that's how a lot of guys down here in our part of Mississippi, they pay by the load. And so that really hurts you when you're sitting and waiting for a right now, today is Wednesday. Right about now, I should be on my 8 load. Y'all, I'm on my 6 load right now. That's how slow it's been for us. I'm on my 6 load, and it's just slow. And the week is about over with. And I normally shoot to have 15, 16, 17 loads a week. That's my normal. But if the way things are going now, for Thursday and Friday, I'm only gonna have 10 loads, maybe 10 loads. You see what I'm saying? And so if you were getting paid by the load, that really hurts your pockets. And that's why I tell y'all that logging is very inconsistent. I don't care how much wood you move in 1 month, it may not be like that the next month. You see what I'm saying? These mills go on quotas and they shut down in a week, you know, during the middle of the week sometimes. Like, well, we're running our logs too. They're not taking tomorrow nor Friday. So that means if we're in the wood where it's just pretty much a little bit of log, but mostly chipping saw and pulpwood. So we already know for the rest of the week, if the chipping saw mill don't shut down, then we just pretty much running pulpwood. And so when everybody's running pulpwood, that means everybody is jam-packed at one mill trying to get that pulpwood off, man. And I'm telling you, that can be so frustrating, sitting all day for one load. One load. I'm telling you, I've done it before, man, and it's just so frustrating because you're getting paid by the load. And it's not your fault because you got up to go to work early. You got there, you know what I'm saying, on time to get your loads, but life said otherwise. You know, so you got to be mindful of that. Second thing is, you got to be able to make, I'm gonna say this, you got to be able to deal with the inconsistency. And when I say that is, you got to be able to know how to make necessary adjustments in your financial situation. You see what I'm saying? So you can live the lifestyle you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Because logging, hey, I don't care what you say. You know, sometimes you may want to live this lifestyle, but man, sometimes it ain't what people think, man. It's not what people think. To be logging right now, it really got to be in you. It's not a job that just say, oh, you just sitting back driving a truck. Do you know the mental stress of sitting and waiting and driving and not getting paid your amount that you're trying to do? And one of the most frustrating things to me as a logger, and can I be totally honest with y'all? One of the most frustrating things to me as a logger is when I show up to work early. I'm there ready to work, ready to put in that overtime, to stay out all night if I got to, so I can get as many loads as possible, and that day don't go as planned. And it's not because you didn't show up to work. It could be because you had a breakdown in the wood. The cutter machine could be down, the skidder could be down, the loader could be down, or somebody shows up to work late, or not enough wood on the ramp, too many trucks out there. Man, no, DOT don't pull you over. The mills are packed. You see what I'm saying? I go on some more about how this stuff works against you. How when it comes to logging, everything has to work together for you to have the day that you plan today. You know how many days I have planned to have four load days to get 4 loads? And sometimes I only got 2. Y'all, I'm telling you, man, you got to be able to deal with the inconsistency of it, and be able to make necessary adjustments in your life. And that's why I'm so grateful that God has taught me how to do a lot of different things. Because I can weld on the side. I have my own welding machine. I can cut hair to make a little extra change to do the offset. You see what I'm saying? Of what I lack in logging. Or I'm mechanically a little updated. What's the word? Mechanically inclined a little bit to where I can do a lot of stuff. And that helps you be able to make more money on the side. I just got a little gig. Well, ain't no gig or nothing, but y'all know I like to fish. So I got a guy that want to buy my white perch and bass. Hey, to me, that's a hustle. You hear me? Because I fish for fun. And you know how many bass I throw back? And this man want bass. He love bass. He want white perch. He want reels. So why not do something that I love to do and make a little chain off of it? Like the YouTube. I'm not getting rich off this YouTube stuff. Shoot, I wish I was, but I'm doing this to also offset what I don't make in logging to help go towards my KW bill. You know, and let's see. Another thing is finding the right person to drive for. When you find the right person to drive for, I promise you, you will love what you do. If you with the right crew and you driving for the right person, you know what I'm saying? Or driving for yourself, you know, whatever the case may be for you. Like I said, I enjoy driving for Oklahoma Logtruck, but my goal is to drive for myself one day again. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't plan on sticking with this company until the day I retire. No, I really don't, because you have to understand, even in this logging part, we don't get benefits. We don't get 401k. We don't get retirement. You know, we get what we get, and we got to make do with what we get. And so it's not being greedy because I want more. It's the fact that I need more. You see what I'm saying? And I know what it takes for my household to run the way it needs to run. You know, for y'all that don't know, I have a wife and 5 kids. My wife has been a stay-at-home mom for over going on 11 years now. My kids are 15. The twins are 10. We have a 4-year-old and we have a 6-year-old. And I have another son that lives in Texas that's 13 years old. Before me and my wife got married, you know, I had him. And so in all I have 6 kids. And I'm working my butt off. You hear me? My butt off. Man, I get up 2 o'clock in the morning and stuff to come out in the woods to sit so I can make sure I try to get my load. That's how real it is, man. This stuff ain't a game. And for all you guys that's out there that's trying to rush to be fathers or husbands, man, take your time. Take your time, enjoy your life a little bit. Save some money. You hear me? Do what you want to do for a little bit before you make those big decisions and commitments like that. Not saying nothing wrong with being married or having kids. I truly enjoy my marriage. Thank God for 11 years of being married to my wife and for having all my beautiful kids. I thank God for those. But I'm telling you, from a man that's handling business, that's doing what he got to do, take your time. Don't rush it. Enjoy your life. I tell my kids all the time, don't be in a rush to get grown. Enjoy your child. I wish I could have enjoyed my childhood. I wish I could have did some of the things that I wanted to do when I was in college. But because of the decisions and mistakes that I made, because I didn't have guidance, I didn't have that father figure in my life to teach me how to deal with credit, or to even save and manage money, or to even be business minded. You know what I'm saying? I went to college for welding, learned what I needed to learn, got on out of there, got my welding job, been working ever since. You hear me? And boy, I'm telling you, I wanted to be a football star. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they call you I'm left-handed, and I was a quarterback, starting quarterback at that. And I had number 7, and I can run a 4-3. You hear me? Baby, don't let the stomach fool you now. But anyway, and they called me Baby Vic, you know what I'm saying, at that time. And so, you know, I wanted to be a pro football player, but I made choices my senior year, man, had to do well scholarship. Being dumb, being crazy, man. But anyway, I wish I would have had somebody guide me and tell me, hey, don't be in a rush to be grown. But anyway, that's off topic. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all know I had to encourage y'all. But logging, I'm telling you, man, logging can be so frustrating at times. Because let me tell you like this. With logging, your work ethic is pretty much based on somebody else's work ethic. Because like I said, you may want to hustle that whole week. Instead of getting 15 loads, I'm gonna get 20 loads. But what if that loader man don't want to stay and wait on you? What if that skidder man taking his time that day dragging wood because he had a long night that night? You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand, man, things ain't gonna always go in plan, as with life. But you have to learn to make the necessary adjustments. And that's just all I want to get y'all to understand is, I know I make this logging this week because I've had so many people tell me, man, I can't wait to log. I want to get into logging, man. I want to do this. Man, you got to be built for it. I'm telling you, it's more than just getting behind the steering wheel hauling these logs. These logs can shift on you. You know, even with trucking, period, trucking is dangerous. I'm saying? Going in and out these woods, when the skidder pulling you, the other skidder may be pushing you, and it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And it's no guarantee that when you walk out that door that morning, even with life, that you're gonna make it back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just part of trucking. We don't know when we're gonna have accidents and stuff like that, but you have to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna talk about salvation. Get your life together so you can be prepared to meet the King now when it's your time. You hear me? Because you ain't got forever. The moment you start, the moment you are born is the moment you start dying. You ain't got all your life trying to be waiting, playing around with God. Get yourself together. Your boy Big E said that. But anyway, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a video. And also remember, we're doing the 5K giveaway. You know, we got the GPS navigation system with the backup camera for a big truck or whatever you want to put it on. You know what I'm saying? You can put it on your pickup truck. You can put it on your car. You know what I'm saying? You can put it on your horse if you ride them. Anyway, y'all, whatever you want to put it on, it could be your, you know, at 5K giveaway, man. I'm thinking about doing a pop-up live on y'all and see how that work out. You know, I want to get more in tune, more involved with you guys. And I thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. Shout out to everybody that's out there that's rocking with your boy Big E, man. Y'all, we bringing awareness to this logging. We ain't sugarcoating nothing. You hear me? If you getting in logging to get rich, baby, you might want to find something else. You hear me? Hey, I don't care, y'all. You gotta make it do what it do out here. But anyway, man, hey, it's your boy Big E. Y'all know what we doing. We logging, man.